Hey guys, what's going on? Just a little chat about the Dublin Marathon that I was watching last weekend, and I was ideally positioned at mile 25 to observe the pain of runners from the elite to all the way up to, I suppose, lads running 320, 330, and there's one thing that the top guys have in common is most of them have good form. Not all of them have great form, but a lot of them have excellent form, and you'll get to see some of it in the next couple of minutes on the video. We'll start off at the start from the winner, and then we'll concentrate on the Irish runners from there and see how they performed. And it was a tough old day, so congratulations to everyone who did it. So here's the winner, Jamal Hussein, 2:06 marathon runner, bouncing along the ground. He's tiny. I met him afterwards, and he was just floating along, and he had great form. Obviously, to run 2:06, you need to tick all the boxes, and he was just flying through the air. Look at that, defying gravity. That's the form you want. And then Stephen Scullion. It was a bit dark at this stage, so apologies for the camera. And I just got a glimpse of him. He looks like he's slightly over-pronating to the right and left side of his feet when he's landing, but obviously he's a phenomenal runner, and he does have good form. And he was the first Irishman in 2:11. So congratulations to him on winning the national championship. And he had a great race. In fairness, he was under a lot of pressure going into it, and if you've been listening to him and watching him. And here's Ryan Creech, 2:14, who came second. He was runner-up. And Ryan Creech, I'd say he's the best form from all the Irish runners. He was absolutely gliding along the tarmac, and he was really going strong. When you compare him now to the third place runner, you'll see the difference in form, but he was absolutely flying it. You see the amount of air he's getting from toe off, like he's just flying along the ground, and he's brilliant form. I think that's the form we all want to have. And there's the Ryan Forsyth, third place. Now he went 1:14 as well, and look at his form. He's not generating that much power from toe off, but he obviously has a high cadence, and that's his style, you know. He ran 1:14 with that. When you compare this form to Ryan Creech's form, it's way less economical. William Mansell, excellent form as well. Look at that, just bouncing along, flying along. 2:19 for William, and he was just gliding as well. You don't actually realise it till you slow it down. You see the frame by frame how good their form is. And he has excellent form. He's been one of the top runners in Ireland the last couple of years, and having form like that definitely helps. And then Tudor, who races a lot, and he was starting to struggle at this stage. You can see he's not getting into full flight, and he's struggling. And Cian Connolly, Cian covers massive amount of ground with his stride. Look how long his stride is. He looks like he's laboured, but he can generate so much power. And Michael McMahon. Michael has unbelievable running form as well. He's cruised along there. He ran 2:27, but look how high he's getting that knee up when he's going through his stride. Excellent form, and he had a great race, 2:27, and I think that he'd be very happy with that. Look at that. You know, there's some runners that you always see on photos and they look like they're flying along and they have perfect form. Michael is definitely one of those. And I'd love to have running form like that. My form is similar to Ryan Forsyth. Gary O'Hanlon, Gary just runs on his toes. His heel never touches the ground. If you watch that in slow motion, from the first mile to mile 26, he keeps the same form, and that's why he's been one of Ireland's top runners for the last couple of years. Look at that, bouncing along. And Sergio was struggling at this stage. Now, if you know Sergio from races, you'll see he's getting that knee drive up and everything, but here he's just really tightening up, and he's really starting to struggle. And he was cruising along. Sergio he's normally running lower 20s. Carl Fitzmaurice, you can tell he has some talent. He's got excellent form. I know he ran 2:32, but he represented Ireland, I think, in the cross country, so he has a lot of potential. And here's the winner. Like, look how small he is. And I was bending down, I was scooting down to try get into the photo frame, and he's probably about 55 kilograms. I'm 73, so it's very hard to replicate the form of these runners, like when they're carrying the mass we are, and that's one of the difference that makes these boys the top runners in the world, you know. And I think it's art. Like, having good running form is art. It's great to watch people in full flight, like, and it's a good thing having this camera to see it. And I think out of all the runners in the world with running form, when it comes to being the best, I think Shalane Flanagan is definitely the best runner. I think she has the best running form from men and women. You know, you have Kipchoge and you have everybody else, but I think the amount of ground she covers in each stride, like, and it's unbelievable. No, regardless of what time she's running, it's just, she has perfect form. And I could train for 100 years and I'd never be able to run like that, you know. It's just, you just have it. Obviously they're getting coached properly for when they're young, and they're improving it as they go on. But some people will never be able to run like that anyway, even if they try. So you got to find your own form, and then you got to just get efficient at running at it, and that's it. If you can run your marathon pace runs and do 16 a marathon pace, and your form isn't great, you know, doesn't matter, you still have a good chance of running your target time. So that's something to look out for. So that's running form from the Dublin Marathon. So that was just a quick recap. I have loads of footage. There was obviously other people that had great running form as well. I just didn't get to capture it clearly on my camera. So keep doing what you're doing. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the like, leave a comment who you think has the best running form, and I'll see you guys in the future with a Tokyo Marathon video log.